Hey everybody, it's me, Bay Ray. I have issues, so I need more issues of comics to fill the void in my life. So, a few weeks ago, I went to the Bloomington Antique Market and went looking for comics. No success. I got one comic out of the entire trip. But luckily, going to my local comic shop and a couple of other places, I got some really cool stuff. So I saw an ad on Facebook Marketplace for comic books from the 60s from $3 and up. So I'm thinking up. He's got like crappy books for $3 and like $200 for the better ones. So I went, and a few days later, I didn't even have a chance to go right away as soon as I saw it. So a few days later, I went and I actually found the booth at the antique flea market and found some amazing bronze, silver, and golden age books ranging anywhere from $3 up to $12.99. Some had water damage, some were in better condition than others, some were amazing keys. I cannot believe no one jumped on this ad and went to the flea market to find these books before me, because there were some amazing books there. Let me show you what I got. But before that, you know the drill. Comment, like, and subscribe on this channel. Help my channel grow. Once again, I am going to be having my 500 subscribers contest very, very soon with help from my daughter, who is way more technologically advanced than I am because I am old. So we're going to be doing that. But in the meantime, let's take a look at some of the books that I got. One might say that these books are not in the best of condition, and I will agree with you, but the opportunity to grab some really cool Silver Age books and a Golden Age book, I could not pass up. So let's start from the beginning. That's a great place to start. I got Adventures of the Fly. This is from Archie. I believe this is number 13. There's some water staining right here, and it's still a great book. 10-cent cover. Dr. Solar, Man of the Atom, so that's Solar from the Valiant line. And I'm going to save this for a second. And then we got Mysteries of the Unexplored Worlds. Charlton Gold Key. A lot of them never put the numbers on the bags. The actual comics, so you have to open them up. And I didn't feel like, now that I transferred them already once, I am not going to open them again because some of them are kind of fragile and I don't want to take a chance. So, and then I have the Phantom number 2. I did look this one up. This is actually in pretty decent condition, except for the spine ticks right here on the end, a couple, but not crazy. It presents really, really well. You can't even tell that this little piece is missing because it's so close to the original color. I didn't even know it was there until I took it out of the bag. I don't go out of my way for the guy in his purple underwear that runs around the jungle. And not to mention, it didn't have a skull on his chest, because he's usually got a skull on his chest. There's a long story with that with the Punisher. And then I got the Three Stooges, Moe, Larry, and Curly Joe. I'm sorry. I like Curly. Curly Joe is just a cheap imitation Curly. I'm not sure what this is valued at. I saw somebody with it over $100 in way worse condition on eBay. Black Cat number, what is that? Number 64, big issue. It is a thick, thick book. I might have that cleaned and pressed, and I might sell it. I don't know yet. A lot of these are all up in the air. Gorgo, that was based on a movie from back in the 60s. These are all 60s books, so which is awesome right now. Submarine Attack, also from Charlton. I'm not sure of the number. I'm not a war book person, but the condition of this book was pretty darn cool. What's the name here? There's a name here. I can't catch it, but it's really cool looking, and it presents really, really well. And also, like I said, I'm not big into war books, but here's Star Spangled War Stories, number 112. Soldiers fighting a dinosaur. Nothing wrong with that. I like that. Then we got the amazing Joe Kubert with Sergeant Rock's Easy Company and Our Army at War. Sergeant Rock whooping a Nazi. Well, actually, it looked like the Nazis whooping Joe right. Sergeant Rock's right there. So this is number 156. It is a great looking book. Joe Kubert is just one of the most amazing artists that have ever lived, and has helped so many artists with his school. Space Adventures. So once again, no number, but this was the series that Captain Atom debuted in back in the day. This does not have Captain Atom, but still a nice 12-cent Charlton book. Then we're going to go to some DC. House of Secrets, number 31 and 32, 35. You know what? I'm going to move these here. Very cool looking. I'm going to move this out of the way so everybody can see it. Beautiful books. The horror aspect of it all. Now, there is a lot of spine creasing. That is a sticker. But this one presents better than this one, but still 10-cent to 12-cent books. I'll take a 10-cent book any day of the week, especially from DC or Marvel. But Marvel did not have 12-cent books. Then we got House of Mystery, number 140, followed by 141. A lot of water damage on the spine of this book. I'm going to see about maybe getting that cleaned up. I do like that cover. This is before they went to the superhero line, back when they were still doing space and horror books. So it's a nice couple books, because in a few issues you're going to find Martian Manhunter, the man got to go there for House of Mystery. Then we got an Adam Strange in Mystery in Space. That is the sticker on the bag. That's number 91. Now, these were originally, when I got them, they were in like loose leaf sleeves where you'd put papers, and I had to cut them out and put them in different bags, and I did not have any Silver Age unused bags, so I just found a couple of regular comics that I had sitting around in Silver Age bags and transferred to them. So now we got Mystery in Space. Not a big Adam Strange fan, but I'll take it. And this is a Golden Age, Walt Disney's Donald Duck and the Golden Helmet. Now, this book has been reprinted many, many times. There's a lot of spine damage. But both staples are still attached. And just to have a Golden Age book, I don't do a lot of the cartoon books like Mickey, Donald, Bugs Bunny, and Daffy. But, you know, when are you going to see a Golden Age book out in the wild to grab? So I just grabbed that. That was like, I loved that. That was awesome. Now to some of the superhero books. We've got Adventure Comics number 306 and number 307. I believe there is a couple of extra new characters that joined the not the Justice League, the Legion of Superheroes, because they're there as Sun Boy, Bouncing Boy, Saturn Girl, and a couple of new ones, Mystery Lad, and you got Bizarro Superboy there too. So a couple of great Silver Age adventure comics with Superboy. I don't collect Superboy, and I'm mainly a Marvel guy, but when I see something, I'm like this. When I see something like this, look at how clean that is. Now, there is some water damage right here. I'm going to get this cleaned and pressed, and I'm going to get all these markings taken out. And the spine is so clean. It is beautiful, and it presents so well. So I think I'm going to get this cleaned and pressed, and I'm going to, even though it's not a key, I looked it up, this one up, it is not a key, but it still presents so beautifully. It's gorgeous. We have Superman number 141. This is a 10-cent Superman. This is chewy, to say the least, right here. And it's got Lara and Jor-El there with Kal-El. It's not in the best condition, but you know what? I couldn't pass this up either. I don't collect Superman or go out of my way for Superman, but there he is. And I got some Detective. This is number 306, followed by 309. with the Bob Kane signature right here. That's awesome. And beautiful 12-cent books. The spine clearly chewy right up here. But this one, a nice clean one. I love that. That's what made me grab it. And also annual number 4. 25 cents for 80 pages. There is water damage in it. I don't know if you can clean and press this one. The sticker's on the bag. It has some reprints in it that are great, and I haven't read it. I want to read it, but I'm afraid to. But there she is. It's beautiful, and it presents really, really well. Now, this one is probably the most roughest one in the entire batch. One of the roughest ones. Green Lantern number, 21. The only reason why I snatched this one up, it is the first appearance of Dr. Polaris. There he is, right there. He's controlling the metal. It's not in the best shape. It is actually very rough, but it's also the first appearance of a key villain. So, beautiful book, in my opinion, even though it's pretty beat up. I've got Green Lantern number 26, second appearance of Star Sapphire. Now, apparently they had stacks of these books and they got wet. A lot of them do have water damage, but you can see December number 190. I don't know what book that was, but there's Green Lantern, second appearance of Star Sapphire. And we have a beautiful copy of number 140, Wonder Woman. Beautiful copy. Actually, I was amazed on how good this is. There's some water damage on the swordfish. Well, it's because he's a fish. He got wet. But other than that, this book presents so well. I'm going to see about having someone clean that one out as well. But it is really beautiful. And this is the only Marvel book that I got out of it. But it's not Marvel. This is the Rawhide Kid, number 31. This is an Atlas book. Remember just recently, if you watched one of my previous episodes, I got an Atlas War book. Now, I've got an Atlas Rawhide Kid book. And it is written by and drawn by Stan the Man Lee and Jack the King Kirby. Amazing. I can't say, nobody should say anything bad about Jack Kirby and Stan Lee. And if you do, you're getting your nerd license revoked. So I got this book. I'm not a Western guy, but just to get a number 31 comic of anything Stan Lee, this is just the most beautiful book I've ever owned, written by Stan Lee and drawn by Jack Kirby. This one is not in great condition either, but that being said, this is the Justice League number 8. Technically, the 9th appearance of the Justice League. As you can tell, the corner is all worn away. The rest, the spine's cracked. Yes, it is not in great condition whatsoever. With that being said, it's Justice League number 8. Where are you going to find this in a wild? I was just amazed that I was able to get my hands on this. It was beautiful. It's beautiful in my opinion. That doesn't bother me. That does not bother me at all. It is going to go straight into the collection, and I just love it. And this is the last one. This is number 16. There is some spine damage, but you know what? It presents really well. The colors are clean and bright, and I just love it. A lot of these are just going to end up in the collection. See what I mean? Those were some amazing books. I cannot believe I got those at such a great price. I don't think I spent more than $150 for all those books. I wasn't planning on spending that kind of money on it, but the opportunity showed up and there they were. That Rawhide Kid. I went from having no Atlas books in my collection to now 2 from the war book that I had from a few weeks ago. And this one is in amazing condition. That Green Lantern first appearance of Dr. Polaris, a little rough around the edges, but it's still there. And there was so much Silver Age goodness in those books. I just loved it. Thank you for watching. Once again, thank you for helping me get to my goal of 500 plus subscribers. I will be having that contest very soon when my daughter can help me with that. Also, remember, go look for comic books all over the place. It's garage sale season. Go hit your local garage sales, flea markets, antique malls. You never know where you can find them unless you're at your local comic book shop. They will have the books that you need. So make sure you go to your local comic book shop and support your local comic shop. Also, the most important thing is reading comic books is still reading. Lady y'all.